In this video, we're going to talk about how to configure some of the employee options in your FireFly POS system. So let's click on Configuration, Employees, and take a look at the first screen here. At the top, we've got some optional features that should be configured for you fine. So take a look down here at the job type area. We've put some default job types in for you, but you can always go ahead and add your own here. When you click Add New, you'll see the option to create a new job. We'll call this a supervisor. Okay, now let's select supervisor and we can set some options for this job. The login style. When this employee logs into the POS, should they remain logged in or should they just log in for a single order and then be logged out automatically? For cashiers that'll be on the register, you might want to keep them at multiple orders, but for managers and people with more security, a single order is more safe. The department code, these are good for integrating with your payroll system. Down here we want to choose some more about this job type. Can this employee be assigned tickets as a server if you're using server banking? Do you want this employee to declare their tips when they clock off? Do you want to print a time clock receipt when this employee clocks off? If they do declare tips, what's the minimum tip percentage that you're going to recommend that they declare? Please note this is not enforced at this time, it just shows a minimum recommendation at the top of the screen. Okay, let's look at this side. Should this employee appear on the driver screen when they clock in? For drivers, that would make sense. For managers, maybe not. However, they might be eligible to be activated as a driver if needed. Okay, now when they act as a driver, do you want to prompt for mileage? You can track mileage even if you don't pay based on it, and it's recommended that you keep track of mileage to satisfy IRS reporting requirements. Let's see, how will you pay for your drivers? Is it a fee per order or per dispatch? Keep in mind that if you choose per dispatch, they might take multiple orders on one run, but only get one fee. The most common is just a fee per order, although you could vary it by zone or base it on mileage. Let's just choose fee per order, and we'll say we're going to pay $1.50. Now here you have this option to pay on payroll. If you check that, the driver fees will not be paid at the closed shift, but will be added to the payroll report. Okay, let's talk about job requirements. The job requirements allow you to enter expiration dates for key information about the employee that needs to be renewed. For example, for drivers you might want to renew their driver's license, their insurance information, or their registration. For servers or production staff, their food handlers cards expire. You can choose to add additional requirements here by just typing in your name. So in this case, I'm going to say that we require my training. And we're going to give a 5-day warning if they haven't completed that in time. So we can activate it for this job type, as well as the food handlers. And we'll warn in 2 days. What this means is that you'll get a warning on your manager home screen when that employee is about to expire. And once they do expire, they won't be able to clock in at that job anymore. Okay, when we're done, we're going to just save our. Once you've saved, you've now got your job types configured. Go ahead and continue to do that configuration for each different job type you'd like. If you don't want to use a particular job type, you can just choose delete.